Sup, YouTube? This is Big D and Shade.
Yo.
And welcome to Takoyaki Bites. This is where we're going to give our opinions on one show this season. And
Give you some bite-sized information on what we think of different shows that we are watching throughout the season. Next one on my list would be Food Wars. I am still watching that one. I am in it for the long haul on that one because it's so interesting. I guess, and that's just my personality, me personally, because like I've even watched like Food Network and like the Iron Chef and everything, and it's just interesting to see what people do, what they come up with, and interesting combinations and stuff like that. I know the last time when we were talking about it, I mentioned how the fact that he was in a competition and he was failing, and it became really interesting because what he did to attract customers to him wasn't even necessarily related to the food. Like everyone, like some people would come curious about what they had, so they'd try it, and then everyone would start raving about how good it was, and then that's when people would be like, "Oh, they're saying this is great. Let me go over here and test this food." And it wasn't his food was good, but it was how he actually made it into a spectacle. Like it was almost a performance, and then people were like, "What's going on over here? Oh, that looks really cool." And then like all the like kids and everything would be like, "Oh, do it again, yeah!" And people started eating the food while they were there watching the show, and it was like, "Oh, okay, that's how he's gonna pull that one out of there." So, but then you start learning more stuff about, because he has this father that he knows next to nothing about and his past, and because all he's done has been at the diner that the two of them were in charge of from before, and then you start learning a little bit more about his dad's past and how he was actually part of this school beforehand, and he even was in like the same room that his son is currently lodged in right now, and bringing back memories and stuff like that. So really getting a little bit more depth into it. So I'm really appreciating that, and you just they keep having. His dad just shows up at the school at his dorm and whatnot, and just kind of impromptu visit. And he's like, "I'm gonna cook for everybody," and then like the next morning, he's like, "All right, we're gonna have a competition," just randomly. And we're just like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a competition," and it's like everyone was amazed because he did it, and it was like they had this competition, and he, of course, the son loses, father wins, but they're like, "Hey, well, that includes that now marks off 490 losses," and everyone's just like, "What?" and like, and then they're amazed the fact that they actually keep track of that too.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's, again, very interesting, very cool. I mean, if anyone likes anything dealing with food in that regards, I mean, it's quite the spectacle, and it's very interesting to see what they can do. And I'm almost curious as to whether or not some of the things that they do are even applicable in real life, if that actually has a correlation. Because I know a lot of media and stuff like that, they do that, where it's like the media actually corresponds with something that happens in real life, and I'm like, that's cool. I want to try that now, So.
Okay. Well, all right, and that's been Takoyaki Bites, and we will see y'all next time. Bye.
Me.